Alright, soalan 15 berkait dengan trigonometry. Okay, dia beri bahawa sin X sama dengan T. Anggaran X ialah sudut tirus. Ungkapkan sin 2X dalam sebutan T. Alright, so sin 2X. So, you can refer the formula. Okay, berkait dengan sin 2X ada formula iaitu sin 2A sama dengan 2 sin A cos A. Alright. So, sekarang kita A tu jadi X lah. Everything, the A ni refer to the angle lah, sudut. So, now the sudut is X. So, just substitute as X lah. So, kita akan ambil sebagai X. 2 sin X cos X. Okay. Alright, so macam mana kita nak selesaikan? Sin X dah ada. So, just substitute as T. Okay, kan dah ada sin X sama dengan T kan? Just substitute as T. So, cos X, macam mana dapat cos X? Okay, senang sahaja. Kita ambil yang sudut tirus ni. Okay, kalau sudut tirus, of course, sukuan pertama lah. Okay, ini sudut dia. Kat sini lah refer to the X, sudut dia. Okay, and then dia ini jadi 90 darjah. Alright, so dia bagi tahu sin X equals to T. Sin is soh, right? Soh, opposite over hypotenuse. So, O over H. So, H dia kalau tak ada, maksudnya satu lah. So, now opposite dia ini, which is O, which is T. So, that means this is a T. Hypotenuse dia ni kan? So, 1. Okay. Dari ini, kita boleh dapatkan dia punya cos X. So, cos X is kah A over H. Okay, so kah dia yang di sebelah ni. So, we just simply use theorem Pythagoras lah. So, square root 1 square minus T square. So, A dia square root 1 square tu 1 lah. Cuba terus 1 minus T square. Over H is 1. So, that means it's a square root 1 minus T square. Okay. So, kat sini tulislah 1 minus square root 1 minus T square. So, memang dia nak dalam sebutan T. So, that means the answer will be 2T sin N2X equals to 2T sed 1 minus T square. Selesai. Okay, now how about B? Dia beri cos theta sama dengan K. And then theta dia dekat sukuan yang ketiga lah. Kita boleh nampak 270 to 360. That means it's a sukuan yang keempat. Okay, kan sukuan keempat. Ungkapkan cos 1 per theta, 1 per 2 theta dalam sebutan K. Alright, so how do we do this? Okay, cukup padam yang A ni cukup padam supaya juga ada ruang. Okay. Alright. So, kamu tak kisahlah, kamu boleh tulis lagi kat bawah. Cikgu sebab cikgu nak refer soalan. So, I want to do it here itself. Alright, so now cos theta is K. They want cos 1 over 2 theta. From the concept that we learn, basically 1 over theta ni, dia diterbitkan daripada formula cos 2 theta. Okay, from the concept that we learn. So, cos 2 theta ni kamu boleh ambil di depan memang diberi 2 cos 2 theta tolak 1. Okay, you can refer. Okay, apa kaitan dengan yang 1 per 2 theta ini? It's actually, theta tu kita bahagilah dengan 2. Yang sudut tu kita bahagi 2. So, bila sudut kat sini bahagi 2, yang ini pun bahagi 2. So, that's why we can get theta over 2. 1 per 2 theta is actually theta over 2. Sama aja lah. Alright. So, this 2 and 2 can cancel off. So, kamu boleh dapat cos theta equals to 2 cos 2 theta per 2 tolak 1. Okay, now cos theta kita dah tahu K. Right. So, gantilah K. K equals to, so soalan dia nak dalam sebutan K. Okay, dia nak dalam sebutan K. So, kita selesaikan je lah lepas tu. Sebab kita memang dah ada theta over 2. So, kita kena pandai selesaikan je lah. Okay, so 2 cos 2 theta per 2 tolak 1. Cikgu nak pindahkan tolak 1 dulu. So, K plus 1 equals to 2 cos 2 theta per 2. Then pindahkan 2. So, that means K plus 1 over 2 equals to cos 2 theta per 2. Tinggal kuasa 2 sahaja. So pindahkan juga kuasa 2. So kamu dapatlah cos theta per 2 seperti yang soalan dia nak. So kuasa 2 pindah jadi punca K tambah 1 per 2. Tapi ingat kalau punca dia ada positif or negatif. Alright. Tapi kat sini dia nak term K juga. K sahaja kan. So I think we need to find is it positive or negative. Sekarang theta dia dah bagi tahu tak lama 360 to 270, right? Okay. Now if theta over 2 means 360 divided by 2 divided by 2 divided by 2 lah. So that means 360 divided by 2 is 180. 270 divided by 2 is 135. So that means it's at the sukuan. Ini 108, here is 90 degree, here is 180 degree. So definitely 135 to 180 definitely is in the sukuan kedua. So kalau sukuan kedua, remember all science teacher crazy, right? Sorry for the science teacher. So all is all, means cos, sin, cos, tangent. Here there's only the sign is positive. So the cos is negative. That means jawapan dia adalah cos theta over 2 is equals to the cos is negative, so we just take the negative value, a plus 1 over 2. Alright. Terus yang C, cari nilai tangent 22.50 dalam bentuk in the third form. Okay. Alright, once again, I want to erase the B so that I can write down here. Okay, so how do we do this? So first thing that I'm thinking is tangent 45 is 1. And then this 22.5 is actually 45 over 2. You can get 22.5. So I feel like I want to use the, the formula for tangent, once again, tangent theta over 2. Okay. How do we derive from the formula tangent 2a equals to 2 tangent a? You can get it from the formula list. So 1 minus tangent square a. I double check the formula. Let me double check first. 1 minus tangent square a. Yep, correct. All right. And then what happened? These angles we are divided by 2. And the angle divided by 2, over here, the angle also divided by 2, over here also divided by 2. That's how we got it actually. All right. So here that I can cancel off, you will get tangent A only. So I want to relate with 45 actually. So, I want to take the A as a 45. Okay. So what do we got? Tangent 45 equals to 2 tangent 45 over 2. Now I got it. 45 over 2, I can get the 22.5. So I can relate with 22.5 already. Okay, 1 minus tangent square 45 over 2. Now understand why I take the A as a 45 angle, 45 degree. Alright, so we continue. And then the tangent 45 here is actually 1 lah. So 1 equals to 2 tangent 22.5. The 45 over 2, I can change to 22.450 lah. Okay, over 1 minus tangent square 22.50. So this one, I can bring it here, times. So times with 1, of course, I'll get the same thing. 1 minus tangent square 22.50 equals to 2 tangent 22.50. All right. Now, what I can see, here got square. Here is about tangent 22.5. This one with the square. This one without the square, power 1. And then I got a number here. So it's turned out to become a quadratic. So I make it as a general form. Okay, so general form is tangent square 22.50. Okay, plus 2 tangent 22.50 minus 1 equals to 0. Nampak? Ax square plus bx plus c. Now this one is tangent 22 or 22.5 is a x square ada square. So the a is 1 lah now. then the B is 2, okay, the C is negative 1 lah. Okay, so this one, I don't think, since this is a surd, okay, surd, so like, if we factorize like that means we won't get a surd, right? And I'm not sure, I'm not sure you can factorize or not. Looks like cannot. So why not we straight away use the formula? Remember the formula, x equals to negative b, positive negative surd b square minus 4ac over 2a. So here I can get the surd already. So I better use this formula. All right. So remember the a is 1, the b is 2, the c is negative 1. So now the x is negative 2.5. Okay. All right. So the x is tangent 22.50 equals to negative, the b is 2, positive negative, square root, b square, so which is 2 square minus 4, a is 1, c is negative 1, over 2, the a is 1 lah. Okay, so we just simplify, so negative 2 plus 8 over 2. Don't forget it's a positive negative, I forget negative here. Or why not we straight away write, can write like this as well, or negative 2 minus 8 over 2. Okay. All right, now we simplify. We can simplify actually, because I can see here the 8 is 4 times 2, right? Okay, so negative 2 plus 4 times 2 over 2. Okay, so negative 2 plus, this one set 4 is become, square root 4 become 2, set 2. Okay. Alright, maksudnya cuba terangkan sikit. Set 4 times 2, maksudnya set 4 times set 2. Square root 4 jadi 2 kan? So 2 darab set 2, so dia akan jadi 2 set 2 lah. Okay, so divide by 2. And then once again, kita boleh faktorkan, betul tak? So 2 keluarkan, so negatif 1 tambah set 2 bahagi 2. So 2 dengan 2 ni boleh potong, dia dapatlah negatif 1 tambah set 2. Okay, kebiasaannya yang positif kita tulis dulu, so set 2 minus 1. Itu jawapan dia lah. Okay. Yang kat sini pun buat benda yang sama. Okay. Alright, so negative 2 minus this one, cikgu boleh laju sikit boleh tak yang ini? So you'll get 2 set 2 over 2. So faktorkan 2. Okay, negative 1 minus set 2 over 2. So potong tinggallah negative 1 minus set 2. Okay. Tapi yang ini, nilai dia dapat negatif. Okay, nilai dia dapat negatif. So kalau tangent, okay, theta ni kalau lebih dari kosong, dia akan jadi positif lah nilai dia. So tak mungkin negatif. Okay. Alright, so that means ini kita reject. Alright.